We're Indie Attack, back with more Demo Week.
Demo Week.
I'm Woody.
And I'm Kelson.
And today we're going to be talking about Joylancer from Alpha 6 Productions.
Hooray.
Joylancer is what you'd get if you took Sonic's Spin Dash from the 2D Sonic games and turned that into a character action game.
Yeah, totally.
You play as a character with a giant drill for a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a 2D Game Boy aesthetic going on here.
Yeah.
And you have to charge up your drill to perform your various actions. Now, 2D stuff, you usually wouldn't associate, like, an extremely complex sort of character action game with that. You know, you have 2D fighters and stuff.
Sure.
But 2D fighters haven't ever really been a thing of, like, you play them single player and fight a lot of dudes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
in a adventure game style of jumping around and
exploration.
stuff. Yeah, this is like a character action game. This is straight up like Devil May Cry stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And you just have a drill and you fight guys.
Right.
And the combat engine relies on charging up your drill. And when your drill has charge, you can do launchers, do a giant drill uppercut into the air, you can do a big ground pound down to the ground. You have a kick-ass 3-hit combo that is one of the most gloriously animated 2D things I think I've seen.
Yeah. You can juggle dudes around.
Yeah, you can juggle people all around. There's throws. There's move cancels. And this is just the demo we've played here. I'm guessing there's going to be even more stuff in the final game.
For sure.
It's all just remarkably satisfying for a 2D game. Like, I've played a lot of beat-em-ups. I really like beat-em-ups and they're satisfying. I don't think I've ever played anything that is 2D with this level of complexity of the combat. You know, you'll play 2D games like your Castlevania, your Mega Man, Streets of Rage and stuff, and they're fun.
Yeah.
They're not complex. They're kind of about a lot of, like, jumping and dodging stuff. You know, Mega Man has one attack.
Right.
The combat's really fun, but you shoot, and that's it.
Yeah, definitely. It's not super kinetic, but this lives in kinetic land.
You have such a high level of control over this character.
Yeah.
And then, too, it's just the speed continually ramps up, too. You collect these crystals in the environment, and you get faster and faster and faster. You can go further and further and further.
Right, yeah. Which is definitely that Sonic vibe big time, but with more finesse in the combat, for sure.
Yes. And it's just so... This is one of those things, I saw screenshots of this, and I thought it looked kind of neat, and I played it like... I was not expecting to be like... I am like, this is a day one purchase for me now.
Yeah, totally. I want this full game now.
Yeah, and I think it's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, I'm really, really excited for this one.
Yeah, this is definitely not a tech demo. This is like a demo that's like...
Yeah, this is a pretty big demo, because there's a whole tutorial you can go into, and it's like all of the big game mechanics for everything. It teaches you how to do all the moves and everything. And then you can also, there's, a pretty extensive, like, single-player section. You even have secrets in it and stuff.
Yeah, totally. And there's other modes that we're seeing, like the multiplayer fighting.
Yeah, there's like a multiplayer fighting mode and everything.
Which is brilliant!
Yeah.
So when I realized that there was a multiplayer fighting, I was like, yes!
And there's just some really... I don't know, it's just, this is such a good idea, and this is kind of one of those, when I'm saying this is like a good idea, and it's Sonic Spin Dash as a combat engine. Like, this is one of those things where you see an idea that is really good, and you think, that is like a... Why didn't anybody think of that before?
Absolutely.
It's such a good concept.
It's such a good concept, and it's also another compliment, in the same way that I would say that Sonic, the feel... You mentioned earlier, it just feels good. Like, the hits feel good, the speed feels good. So in that way, you have to play it. You have to play it to truly get
really
the
need to play
experience.
this.
Just watching it, you'll be like, oh, that looks fun, but no, play it, feel it.
If you have any love for action games, character action games at all, this is something you need to try out.
Yeah.
It is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot recommend it enough.
Boom. This is a raving review, essentially. I just played it, so I'm pretty jazzed up too, but like Woody's been waiting to do this review for a minute, and I'm like, yeah, dude, let's play it now, please. So that's thumbs up from both of us big time.